Hello everybody. What I am going to do, I am going to spawn the Constellation, the Rover and also the Cyclone. The first thing you'll notice that spawning these ships, they spawn lower than the hangar deck, making it difficult for these tests to do. So when you spawn the Rover, you have to go on your hands and knees and crawl into the cockpit. With the Constellation, you have to switch the power on, which I will demonstrate. And then one more other thing, before I forget, I would actually prefer the Cyclone in the Constellation. And why? Because at least you can take some cargo and also cover a lot more terrain if you can't go there in the ship without running out of oxygen. So let's go. Yeah, I'll have the Aquila because it is a explorer. I'll have the Aquila because it is an explorer. As you notice, when spawning, it spawns under. And trust me, I've tried this already. There's no way you'll get anything in there. When you try to raise the cargo deck, it will actually go underneath. So I won't waste video time on that, okay? And if you try to use this, you will not be able to, oh, I'll just do it, it's easy, look. This will go underground, so you know there's no way you can lift it back up. So you've got to go inside from the back. And they put some buttons on the back doors. Is mine working? As you see, this is the only way you can get into the ship at this point. My system could crash at any time, so I'll go as fast as I can. Because I've got a few things running in the background. First thing I will do is level up the ship. Sorry about the noise. And as you can see, everything's level. Now I can actually load the ship.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Crikey, what happened to the
Landing
MFDs?
complete. Takeoff complete.
Which bright
Landing
spark
complete.
took these off?
Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
Oh,
Takeoff
this is
complete.
new.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
Sorry, I'm just
Landing
looking at
complete.
the
Takeoff
zooming.
complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
Oh, that's good.
Takeoff complete.
You can't
Landing
zoom into the
complete.
ships anymore to see them point
Takeoff
accuracy.
complete. Landing complete.
It's all blurred.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
There goes my
Takeoff
zooming when I'm
complete.
doing long distance
Landing
firing.
complete.
Because that's not going to work.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing
You've got
complete.
size 5 guns on this and we need to shoot
Takeoff
long
complete.
distance.
Landing
And you
complete.
blurred out that
Takeoff
instance
complete.
there and you took
Landing
out those. I don't
complete.
think you need to take out those. Why?
Takeoff complete.
Because you've got the zooming
Landing complete.
that would have been just as
Takeoff
effective.
complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
I think those should come back.
Landing
Anyway, let's
complete.
get back to work.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
Exit.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
Too much noise in my head. Now let's go get us some kamikaze vehicles. I wonder is that working? I doubt it. This would have actually been underneath the floor of the hangar deck. So when you try to raise your vehicle inside, it wouldn't work. So that's the only way to get around that. Now I'm going to spawn the 2 vehicles and they both will be on the ground. The Cyclone's easy, you just can jump into it. As you can see, it's swimming. You ain't gonna do nothing with that. You ain't getting in there. As you can see, you ain't getting in. But let me do the Cyclone first. And please, I would prefer a right-hand drive. I am English. Like I said, there's only one way you're going to get into this now. You're going to have to crawl. That's control, and you should be down. Let me open the doors first. And as you see, I'm in. You have to scroll around a bit to find your seat. Just click it there. Keep tapping on your engage button. Sooner or later, it will click. I call this bugs and annoyances. I did see it go red just now. This is taking long. Let's try standing. It's not going to work. Oh, okay. I take that back. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, shit. Oh, that's nice. After all that, I landed upside down. Oh, X. You could do something that could upright this actually when they switch on the other side. And if you'd like to know, I think they should have two rods coming from the upside down from the bottom of that, extends out from the front, then comes down, and a Y shape with a sort of pivot to turn it right side up. I don't think there's too much, there won't be too much weight on that. But anyway, let's get this rover sorted out. So like I said, if it had sort of right itself, something like a lever. I heard a few guys talking about that in the last 3.0 because it always tipped over quite a bit. So I'll try and explain it again. Having trouble with these keyboard controls. Right, they'll have a pole coming from the back here that extends out, and then it comes down, and obviously with the pole that comes down here, it's supposed to sort of be on some sort of a pivot so you can turn around. The pole comes down to about there, and it spreads into a Y shape there and there, okay? And then one on the other side, and you push a button, it turns itself over. Because pole is not too much hard weight, too much weight on the vehicle, and I think it would work. But that's for you to work out the mechanics. Anyway, let's get this thing rolling before I crash. I tell you what, let's do it somewhere else. This is only supposed to take 5 minutes. out. Open door first. So I presume you can stand in this. Not again, not again. Okay, now we're in business. Power. Behind me, everything's okay. So easy to drive this way. One hand on the joystick and the other hand on the mouse. Tilt, just use to turn the steering wheel, use the tilt. To drive forwards and backwards, push the stick forwards and backwards. A bit more forward. You lock on. I don't think I'll have any problems with that. Just a couple more inches forward. Yeah. That's beautiful. Now obviously I'm going to get out, it's not going to be this nice, okay? But that's the way it is. I forgot to switch it off. Right, okay. This is what I mean by it being a little bit too big for the Connie. But all depends on what type of mission you're going to be doing anyway, doesn't it? I don't think this console works. If one door doesn't succeed or one button, there's always another somewhere. Somebody get the engineer and have these things fixed. Doesn't work. I know it works. Okay. I suppose we'll have to do it the hard way. I know you've all seen the rover inside the Connie. I'm going to get trapped in here. As you can see, with the rover inside, which is specific purposes for this, but you've got a cargo ship, you're going to want to take cargo depending on what mission you're doing, and that taking all the cargo, well, it's left a little bit of cargo, but not enough. So as you can see, in the Connie or the Aquila, I would prefer to use the Cyclone. Ah, it works now. Now I'll take the rover out and put the Cyclone in, and you'll see what I mean. awfully warm in this house with this PC. It's floating. Okay. It's like locking. Take it out nice and easy. Oh, what's happening? The reason why I'm using the mouse for views because I've not got my VR glasses working yet. That's the one I'm planning to use is Samsung VR. And the reason why I want to use Samsung VR because it will work with the quadcopter because we're filming most other things you see. Oh, by the way, when using these vehicles, they haven't got their own oxygen supply, okay? But because you can go a longer distance, you can use your own power air supply. Remember, if you was on ground and you was running, you deplete your oxygen. But in this, you wouldn't deplete your oxygen as quick. Not power supply, air supply, oxygen. Anyway, let's park this baby. You want to do something about this lock. No, I'm not going to hit it. Just want to put it back where I took it from. Oh. That could have been why it was dragging. Well, it was dragging, wasn't it? Okay, let's see about the Cyclone for the second. Oh, it's right-hand drive, isn't it? American. Can't remember which side it is now. I keep going to the left-hand side, you see, because we're left-hand driving. No, we're right-hand driving the UK. Oh, where is it? What's missing? I mean, done no cargo hauling today. Right. Oh, size comparison around there. I need to tweak my joysticks a bit. See, it is smaller in width, height and in length. I would say roughly about 20 to 30%, including the height. I think, yeah, the Cyclone will do its job. This is why I think this is the best vehicle for this particular ship. I didn't say the Taurus, I said the Connie, because it's an Explorer, okay? Space, it doesn't look like it's hogging the whole ship, you see. If you can see where I'm coming from. Plenty of room. Yeah, look at that. Now, I would rather have this in here than the Rover. I like the Rover because I like to be safe and I like tanks, but it doesn't fit in here, okay? Not the way it's supposed to. This will do its job. Right, reverse back a bit. Look how much space there is. Look. I can't zoom in and out of this just yet because I've not worked out the functions. Sliding over to the right. I don't know what I can do about that just yet. Oh, okay. I'll straighten that up out in a minute. Cargo bay going up. Okay. Oh, he's hit my... Oh, sugar! I'm not happy about that. I went too far forward. Okay, I get it. Let's park it a bit better. You should have brakes on this. You see? You can even maneuver inside this little short space. Oh, there's no lights in here, is there? I know it looks big like this, but trust me, it's not that big. You've got space. And it fits nicely. Have we got lights working in this yet? No lights working. How are we going to get these lights on in here now? Plenty of room for cargo. Oh, I can. I know I'll do. I'll use his lights. Let's see what's got. Wait, did them back wheels also steer too? Interesting. If you look carefully, the back wheels turn. Okay. That's a turning radius. I'm just trying to make sure, I just like things neat sometimes, so just bear with me, okay you guys? The reason why I put the lights on is because the lights are not on in the Connie. Now you tell me, would you trade your rover for this? I damn well would. Look at the space I've got. Now I can fulfill my task when I'm on travels. Big pesky rover taking up all the cargo bay and I want to make money. That ain't gonna work. But anyway, I'll be using the 600. Ah, the 600i. Interesting. Yes, I'm going to be a trader and exploring Star Citizen. And I'll most probably be selling these for a couple million. But when I can't make any money, I'll have cargo to trade. I'll be trading weapons, you name it. No, I haven't got the reclaimer. And I haven't got the Falcon yet. Repair ship. I definitely want the repair ship for my Polaris. I like to travel light. And when you run out of ammo. Oh, by the way, did you know? How much cargo space would missile size 10 take in the Polaris? If it holds, is it 24? 24. It would take 224 cargo units of space. Now if you wanted to travel with spare size 10 missiles in the Polaris hangar bay, it wouldn't even fit. Just giving you guys an idea if you want to travel with spare missiles, because I'll be traveling with missiles to sell. And yes, it has got 3 holding areas. I'm talking about the Polaris now, okay? There are 3 holding areas for cargo. You've got the landing deck, you've got the cargo bay, and you've also got the missile torpedo room, which is also pretty big. Okay? I know it's not used for that, but just give you an idea, if you could get cargo in them bays, you're looking about just under 2,000 cargo space in cargo units, which it won't do. But anyway, as you can see, cargo and exploring is my game. And by the way, if you guys had trouble in Lesky, going to Lesky, and always found out that the crates were always full or empty, that was me and Little Miss. We took control of Lesky and was about to do the same in Hex. But CIG, I can understand you was altering the rates in the cargo stocks. Now, I've been in the industry in bulk buy, okay? I think you should have kept the cargo units for low players like small ships, okay, at the normal prices. But people like me with big ships, when we do bulk buy, it's less, basically, and it sells less, because if you buy millions, you don't want penny for penny, you don't want penny for a pound. It's, say, 75% or 30% or 50% less. I think that would have been better and easy. So the players in small ships like the Constellation, the Aurora, and all them ships, they can make something. We've got people like me who's got these big ships like the Merchantman and whatnot. We can make money in them in no time. So because we're buying in a heck of a lot more, if you bought 4,000 cargo units, okay, and it would say 100, it cost you 75%. Well, you know what I mean. Basically, when you're buying wholesale, okay, it costs you more or costs you less, if you get me drift. And that's also in selling. You know, you go to the wholesale, it costs you more. So basically, you go to your, what's that place called? You go to your trading desk, and it says 75p. I mean, it says 1 for Laramite. Okay. Somebody with a Starfarer goes in, it'll cost him 1, and he can sell it at 2. But with somebody with a big ship, and you're buying, say, for a few thousand, it would cost you a lot more or a lot less in the percentage. So it goes down in the way you buy things, okay? And that is how it works in the real world, okay? And it will work out better like this, so everybody gets a fair chance. You buy a lot, you get less for your money, but it slows down the economy. It's easy. Yes, in both patches, I made nearly 400 million, and on the last patch, because I took over at Lesky, I was making between 50 and a million a day. And me and Little Miss was going to run routine. He takes over Grim Hex, and we will trade between us, which we will give a demonstration in this patch basically. I hope that didn't sound too confusing, but take that into account. Bulk buy, you buy millions, it costs you less, but it doesn't mean so you get the same value back. If you look on both patches, 3.0 and 3.1, I made a killing, but I was doing it for another reason. Because I want the Bangle carrier, okay? I want the Bangle carrier. Anyway, I'm supposed to be looking at this ship now anyway. And I think you've got the idea. Did I take the rover out? I mean the ship out and park it? Yeah, why not? Let's send the lift down. It must have certain places to activate this. Let's go to the other side. The next question is how many ships can the Taurus hold? I mean rovers and whatnot. I would say it could hold at least 2 of the 3D Cyclones and 2 rovers easily. Now, I've been reading back on these constellations, okay? And the Taurus, I think, would be the best ship up to a certain extent. Why? Because it's modular, in a funny sense. I've heard you can swap out the turrets, you can swap the cargo bay, you can swap this, you can swap that. So, if I had something like this, I got rid of it for the 600i. I would have in the front, I would have the Explorer module, okay? And if I could in the back, I'd have the Taurus cargo bay. I won't even comment on the Phoenix, I don't think I could put that with the what's his name. And in the back, I don't know if I could have the snub bike. If I could, then yeah. Extended fuel tanks. Oh, you wouldn't get that with the Andromeda. You get it with the Aquila. Missile bay. You get that with the Andromeda. You can't mix that. And in the front, so basically, I swap out the front. That's the turret bay up here. I swap that out for the Explorer's pack. And down there, I will swap it out for the hidden secret stash you've got. And a big cargo bay, Explorer. It's just a tank now that I would know if it could fit with the snub bite. So anyway, let's get back to this. It's time I went now. I was only supposed to be doing a quick demonstration. Don't you dare tip. Oh, you can't go out and you drop to the floor. Well, I hope you guys found that interesting. Yes, When this is working properly, you'll be using your hangar deck to load your vehicles and not on the landing deck on the star bases. So you best start practicing from now. Here we go. My controls are very sensitive. Oh, look at it whiz. Let's see what I can find. If I had foot pedals, I wouldn't have a problem. I could control the speed better. But I can actually with this I just need to go into the tweaks a bit and alter the curves. My friend Todd is trying to get me into the Abacati testing. He's trying this month but he just missed it. I wouldn't mind being in that doing bugs and tests. And you never know, I might go to work for CIG, that's just down the road from me in Manchester. But I got something else I want to do in mind actually. Okay. I'll be doing a lot more on this. When Little Miss gets her account sorted, what I mean by that, she's not a concierge, so she's going to have to wait about a week or so, and then we can do some more missions again. Hey, this dude's a black guy, so? What's wrong with these controls again? I never walked around the colony, did I? All my settings need to be done, it's not working proper. I think I've got a slight limp. And my loadout on weapons, size 5. Size 5 laser weapons, laser cannons, and size 4 combines on these. The lasers to shoot down the shields, those do distortion damage and mess up the hull. I do believe, I think I heard in the background that they're going to have some laser repeaters size 4 and size 5s coming in very soon if they're not in already. I've not been in the universe to check it, but if it is, I'll be using them. And I'll be using dominators and rattlers. And by the way, I don't fight fair, okay? I can blow ships up in this. Yesterday, I actually blew up 3 cutlass blacks in a connie. And I was actually going to stop flying the connie actually because nothing was working. But when I did that, I thought, well, yeah. Anyway, I think it's time I salute you. And I'm gone.